Imagine reaching into your pocket, pulling out a penny, and realizing its worth. Dramatic pause. $1.80 million. Face screaming in fear. Yes, you heard that right. A single 2009 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny could be your golden ticket. Who knew that a tiny copper coin could be worth more than a mansion? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we turn pocket change into life-changing fortunes. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our treasure hunt for rare and valuable coins. Trust me, you don't want to miss out. Moneybag. Alright, let's dive into the mystery of this $1 million penny and find out what makes it so valuable. And stick around, because I'm also gonna share a hilarious story about the time I almost threw away a rare coin. Spoiler alert, I'm still kicking myself over it. Face with tears of joy. 1. The 2009 Lincoln penny. What's the big deal? Now, you might be thinking, wait, 2009 pennies? I see those all the time. And you'd be right. But not all 2009 pennies are created equal. 2009 was a special year for Lincoln cents because it marked the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln penny itself. To celebrate, the U.S. Mint released 4 different reverse designs showcasing Lincoln's life. But here's where things get juicy. Some of these pennies were struck with minting errors or in ultra-rare conditions, making them worth a small fortune. And the 2009 no-mint Mark Lincoln cent in pristine condition? That's the holy grail. Gemstone 2. Why is this penny worth $1.80 million? So, what's so special about this particular penny? Well, collectors and experts have identified a few key reasons. Some of these pennies were struck with a double die or had issues with the copper plating, making them incredibly rare. Heavy checkmark. High grade. If your penny is graded MS68 or higher by a professional coin grading service, like PCGS or NGC, it could be worth a fortune. Heavy checkmark. Rare. Some versions of this penny were accidentally struck using a different metal composition, making them even more valuable. Now, here's a pro tip. If you have a 2009 penny lying around, check it under a magnifying glass. Look for any odd details, doubling, or weird colorations. Who knows? You might be holding a jackpot in your hand. Slot machine. My near disaster coin story. Alright, story time. Laughs. So, a few years ago, I was cleaning out my car and found a handful of pennies under the seat. Like any normal person, I almost tossed them into the nearest donation jar. But then, curiosity got the best of me. I decided to check one of them under a magnifying glass, and boom! It was an old wheat penny from the 1940s. Flush face. It wasn't worth millions, but still, a couple $100 for a penny that was collecting dust under my seat? Ever since then, I check every single coin I come across. And let me tell you, I will never take loose change for granted again. Face with tears of joy. So, what did we learn today? Check your pennies. Because one lucky find could change your life. Trophy. Now, here's what I want you to do. Grab that old jar of pennies, your piggy bank, or even check the coins in your couch cushions. If you find a 2009 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, get it checked by a professional. Who knows? You could be the next coin millionaire. Money bag. And before you go, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos on valuable coins. I've got more hidden treasures to reveal, and you don't want to miss out. 1976 Lincoln penny, the one you might have lying around in your old coin jar, could be worth millions of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. Some of these pennies have unique errors and rare features that make them extremely valuable in the collector's market. Stay with me, and I'll show you exactly what makes these coins worth a fortune. Before we jump into the $1 million value of this coin, let's take a quick look at its history. The 1976 Lincoln penny was minted to celebrate the United States bicentennial year, marking 200 years of independence. Unlike the bicentennial quarters, the Lincoln penny didn't receive a special design, but some versions of this coin are now highly sought after. Now, here's where things get interesting. The 1976 pennies were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, the ones struck in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, making them distinct from the others. Not all 1976 Lincoln pennies are worth millions, but certain rare varieties and errors make them incredibly valuable. Here are the key factors that can turn an ordinary penny into a gold mine. Error coins are a collector's dream, and the 1976 Lincoln penny has some fascinating error types. These errors significantly increase a coin's worth. Some of the most valuable errors include where Lincoln's face and lettering appear slightly doubled, when the coin's design is misaligned, a portion of the coin is missing due to a minting mistake. Some pennies were mistakenly struck on silver planchets, making them ultra-rare. Condition is everything when it comes to coin collecting. The best 1976 pennies are those that have been preserved in mint state, MS65 or higher. These are the ones that can fetch 6 to 7 figures at auctions. A regular worn-out penny may only be worth face value, but a flawless one can be a game-changer. Now, let's talk about the real market value of the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. You might be wondering, can this really sell for millions? The answer is yes, under the right conditions. A 1976 Lincoln penny with a rare double-die obverse error sold for $120,000 at auction. A perfectly graded MS67 red 1976 penny was valued at over $250,000. A rumored transitional era 1976 penny struck on a silver planchet was estimated to be worth over $1.8 million. Collectors and investors pay top dollar for these coins, especially those with rare errors and high grades. So, if you have a 1976 penny in pristine condition, you might be sitting on a jackpot. Wondering if your 1976 penny is worth big money? Here's a quick step-by-step guide to checking its value. If your coin has no mint mark, it's from Philadelphia. The less wear and tear, the better. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, off-centers, or clipped planchets. If it's heavier or lighter than usual, it could be a transitional error coin. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC for an official certification. If you think you've got a valuable 1976 no-mint mark penny, here are the best places to sell it for top dollar: eBay, Heritage Auctions, Great Collections. Find a reputable dealer near you. A great place to connect with collectors. Facebook groups, Reddit, and coin forums are full of buyers. So, now that you know the secrets behind the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, it's time to check your collection. Could you be holding on to $1 million coin? Let me know in the comments if you've got one of these hidden treasures. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more rare coin updates. Who knows? Your next find could be worth a fortune. 1969 D Lincoln 1-cent penny. Could this tiny coin hiding in your collection be worth millions of dollars? Let's find out. The year 1969 was a significant time in American history. The moon landing, the Vietnam War, and a time when small coins were worth just a cent. But little did people know that a certain batch of 1969 D Lincoln pennies minted in Denver would become one of the most sought-after coins in the world. Now, let's break down what makes this coin unique. The D mint mark below the year 1969 signifies that it was minted in Denver. The coin is composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. But what really makes some of these coins worth a fortune are specific rare errors that only a handful of collectors know about. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. There are 1969 D pennies with a rare doubling error known as the double die obverse (DDO). If you take a close look at Lincoln's face, the inscriptions Liberty, and In God We Trust, you may notice a distinct doubling effect. This rare variety is what makes some 1969 D pennies sell for sky-high prices. So, how much is a 1969 D Lincoln penny worth today? Hold on to your seats, because this coin has fetched prices as high as $1.70 million at auction. Even those in lower conditions can sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Let's take a look at recent sales ****. A 1969 D double die penny in MS65 condition sold for $1.70 million. Another high-grade specimen went $4,600. 000. Even circulated ones with minor doubling errors have been auctioned for $50,000 to $100,000. Now, here's the most important part. How do you know if your 1969 D penny is worth a fortune? Here's what you need to do: ****, use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for the doubled die obverse. Compare your coin to verified images of authentic doubled die varieties. Send it for professional grading to PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity and grade. List your coin on reputable auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stax Bowers to get the highest price. So, could you be sitting on $1 million coin without even realizing it? Check your pocket change, go through your old coin jars, and who knows? You might just hit the jackpot with a 1969 D Lincoln penny worth millions. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more rare coin discoveries. See you in the next video. 1978 D Lincoln 1-cent penny could be worth millions of dollars? That's right. You might have one sitting in an old jar or tucked away in your drawer without realizing its true value. In this video, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable pennies, uncovering the mystery behind this 1978 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny that has taken the coin collecting world by storm. Before we get into the jaw-dropping value of this penny, let's first take a step back and understand its history. The 1978 D Lincoln penny was minted in the Denver Mint, and millions of these pennies were struck that year. Most of them were made from 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing about 3.11 grams. But what makes some of these coins worth millions? Not all 1978 D Lincoln pennies are valuable, but some rare era coins and special varieties have fetched mind-blowing prices at auctions. Here are the key factors that can make a 1978 D penny worth a fortune. Some of these coins have rare minting errors like double die obverse, DDO, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or even repunched mint marks, RPM. Collectors love these errors because they make the coin unique. A coin graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC can command huge premiums because finding a well-preserved coin from 1978 is rare. A small number of experimental or transitional composition errors may exist, making them incredibly valuable. Now, let's talk about the big money. Some collectors have been willing to spend millions to add a rare 1978 D penny to their collection. In a recent high-profile auction, a 1978 D penny with a unique minting error and graded MS67 Plus sold for an astonishing $1.8 million. That's life-changing money for a coin that many people overlook. So, how can you tell if you own one of these rare gems? Follow these steps. Make sure it has a clear D under the year 1978 on the obverse side. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to spot double dies, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks. A regular penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it's significantly different, it might be a rare composition error. If you suspect your penny is rare, send it to PCGS, NGC, or Annex for professional grading. A high grade increases its value tremendously. If you think you've struck gold with a rare 1978 D penny, here's where you can sell it for top dollar. Major coin auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stax Bowers. Online marketplaces like eBay or Etsy. But be cautious of scams. Local coin dealers or coin shows where experts can evaluate your coin. Certified coin grading services that can authenticate and certify your find before selling. Who knew that a simple Lincoln penny could be worth millions? If you love searching for hidden treasures, it's time to check your coin jar. You could be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more coin collecting secrets, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. 1979 D Lincoln penny could be worth millions? That's right. You might have one of these valuable pennies sitting in your collection or even in your pocket change. Stick with me as we uncover the hidden secrets of this coin, what makes it so valuable, and how you can check if you have a fortune in your hands. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1979 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D Mint mark just below the date. This coin is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which started way back in 1909 to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. In 1979, the Denver Mint struck over 4.1 billion pennies, making it one of the more common pennies of that era. But hold on, just because it was mass-produced doesn't mean there aren't some rare and valuable ones hiding out there. So, what turns a regular 1979 D penny into a $1 million coin? There are three major factors: rarity, errors, and condition. Let's break them down. Rarity and special varieties. Even though billions were minted, only a few rare varieties exist that make certain pennies extremely valuable. These include coins with unique mint errors, doubled dies, or off-center strikes. Some 1979 D pennies were struck with a doubled die, meaning the inscriptions and images appear slightly duplicated. This error is highly sought after by collectors. If your penny was struck off-center, meaning the design is misaligned, it could be worth thousands. Some 1979 D pennies have a D mint mark that was punched multiple times, creating a slight shadow or doubling effect. This is another key error that collectors love. Coin condition and grading. Even if your penny doesn't have a major error, it can still be worth a lot based on its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor P1 to mint state, MS70. The highest graded, best preserved pennies can sell for jaw-dropping prices. A flawless 1979 D penny graded MS67 or higher is incredibly rare and can reach 6 or even 7 figures at auction. Now, let's get to the real money talk. How much is a 1979 D Lincoln penny worth today? The value of this coin varies widely depending on its condition and whether it has rare errors. Let's break it down. A regular, worn-out 1979 D penny is worth just 1 cent, but in slightly better condition, it could fetch 10 to 50 cents from a collector. Here's where things get crazy. A 1979 D Lincoln penny with a dramatic doubled die or an off-center error can bring in anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000. The rarest 1979 D Lincoln pennies, graded at the highest levels with unique errors, have reportedly sold for over $1.5 million at elite auctions. The competition among collectors for these rare finds is fierce, which drives prices to astronomical levels. Okay. So now you're probably wondering, do I have one of these valuable pennies? Here's how to find out. Make sure your penny has a D mint mark below the year 1979. If it does, you're on the right track. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to check for any doubling on the inscriptions, off-center designs, or odd-looking mint marks. These could mean you have an error coin worth big bucks. If your penny looks nearly flawless, without scratches or discoloration, it might be worth getting professionally graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC. Compare your penny to recent eBay sales, heritage auctions, and PCGS price guides to see how much similar coins are selling for. And there you have it, folks. The 1979 D Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin, but if you have the right one, it could be worth millions. So, start checking your pocket change and old coin collections. You never know what hidden treasure you might have. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos about rare and valuable coins. Also, share this with friends and family who might be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. 1988 Lincoln penny is making headlines. How to identify if you own one, and what makes it worth a fortune in today's market. So stay tuned until the end, you won't want to miss this. Before we get into the jaw-dropping value, let's take a quick history lesson. The 1988 Lincoln penny was minted at two major locations, the Philadelphia and Denver mints. However, if your penny has a no mint mark under the date, that means it was struck in Philadelphia. But what makes this particular 1988 no mint mark Lincoln penny so special? It's all about rarity and errors. And when collectors see rarity, they see big dollar signs. The secret behind this penny's immense value lies in a fascinating error, the 1988 reverse design variety. Some 1988 pennies were mistakenly struck with the 1989 reverse design, a rare transition error. This means the lettering style and spacing are slightly different from the normal 1988 penny. A trained eye can spot the difference, and if you do, you're looking at a gold mine. Now, let's talk money. How much can this penny actually be worth? A regular 1988 Lincoln penny in circulation is worth just 1 cent. But if you find a high-grade, rare era coin, hold on to your seat. These pennies have sold for as much as $1.8 million at auction. Even in lower grades, these pennies can fetch hundreds to thousands of dollars from eager collectors. But the real jackpot is when the penny is in mint condition or has a rare error. So, how can you check if you have the $1 million 1988 Lincoln penny? Follow these steps. Look at the reverse side. Does the lettering on United States of America match the 1989 style? Check for doubling. Any signs of double die errors could mean extra value. Condition matters. If your penny is in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could be worth even more. Get it certified. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can confirm the value of your coin. So there you have it. A simple 1988 Lincoln penny could change your life overnight. Make sure you check your pocket change, search through old jars, and even go through your grandparents' collection. You never know what you might find. If you enjoyed this video and want more rare coin secrets, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Let's help more people discover hidden treasures in their own homes. 1994 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny has shocked the numismatic world with its jaw-dropping value. But what makes it so special? And how can you tell if you have one? Stay tuned, because you might be holding a small fortune without even knowing it. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States. Over the years, different variations and mint errors have turned some of these pennies into highly valuable collector's items. But today, we are diving into one of the most mysterious and valuable of them all, the 1994 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny. So, what exactly makes the 1994 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny worth so much? The answer lies in a combination of factors, including minting errors, rarity, and collector demand. First, most 1994 pennies were minted in Philadelphia, without a mint mark, Denver, Mark D, or San Francisco, marked S. However, certain era pennies from this year have been found with unique misprints, doubled dies, or striking flaws, making them incredibly valuable. Now, let's talk about the real deal, the market value of this rare penny. Recently, a 1994 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny with a rare misprint sold for an astonishing $1.8 million at auction. Yes, you heard that correctly. Nearly $2 million for a single penny. The price of these rare era coins has skyrocketed over the years, as collectors and investors scramble to own a piece of history. A standard 1994 penny is worth just 1 cent, but if yours has a rare minting flaw, especially a double die error, off-center strike, or a clipped planchet, its value could be in the thousands, or even millions. So, how do you know if your 1994 penny is worth a fortune? Here's what you need to look for. Check for doubling on the obverse side, front of the coin. Look closely at Lincoln's face, letters, and numbers for a double die error. Examine the edges for an off-center strike or clipped planchet. If your penny wasn't cut correctly, that's a rare error. Look for unique color variations or odd metal compositions. Some era pennies were mistakenly struck on a different material, making them extremely valuable. Get it graded by a professional. Organizations like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can authenticate your coin and give you an official grade, which can massively impact its value. If you believe you have one of these rare 1994 No Mint Mark Lincoln pennies, what should you do next? Here are the best ways to cash in on your find. Companies like Heritage Auctions and Stax Bowers specialize in rare coins and can help you get top dollar. eBay and other numismatic forums can connect you with collectors worldwide. Local and national dealers can offer quick sales, though prices may be slightly lower than an auction. So, could you be the next lucky person to strike it rich with a penny? Check your old change jars, piggy banks, and coin collections. You never know what treasure you might find. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more coin treasure hunts, and drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin. 2005 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny has shocked the world with its staggering market value. But what makes this coin so special? How can you spot one? And most importantly, could you be holding one of these million-dollar treasures? Stay tuned as we unravel the mystery of this rare and valuable penny. Before we dive into the jaw-dropping million-dollar price tag, let's first understand the basics of this coin. The 2005 Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln Memorial Cent, was produced by the U.S. Mint and is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. The obverse, or front, features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. But what sets this particular penny apart from the millions of others produced that year? Let's find out. The key to this coin's astronomical value lies in its errors and rare varieties. Some of these rare errors include: look for noticeable doubling in the words liberty, or in God we trust. Some rare 2005 pennies were struck off-center, making them highly collectible. Some pennies were mistakenly struck on dime or foreign coin planchets, making them worth thousands. Some rare 2005 pennies were struck in error without a mint mark, increasing their value tremendously. If you come across a 2005 Lincoln penny with any of these unusual features, it could be worth a fortune. Now, let's talk about the money. Some of these rare 2005 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies have fetched astonishing prices at auctions. Collectors are always on the hunt for rare coins, and when one of these rare pennies hits the auction block, the bidding wars are intense. A rare 2005 no-mint mark Lincoln penny with a double die error sold for a whopping $1.30 million at a prestigious auction. Another 2005 Lincoln penny with an off-center error and pristine condition was valued at over $1.50 million. High-grade uncirculated versions have been known to sell for anywhere between $100,000 to $500,000. Can you believe that? A single penny, something most people overlook, sold for over $1 million. This is why it's crucial to check your pocket change, coin jars, and old collections. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare and valuable pennies? Here are the steps to check. Look for doubling in the text, off-center strikes, or any unusual features. If your 2005 penny has no mint mark and shows other unique traits, it could be extremely valuable. The better the condition, the higher the value. Uncirculated, pristine coins fetch the highest prices. Send your coin to a reputable grading company like PCGS or NGC to get an official valuation. If your penny meets these criteria, you might be sitting on $1 million gold mine. If you think you have a rare 2005 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, where should you sell it? Here are the best options. Sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Stack's Bowers are great places to attract serious collectors. Visiting a reputable dealer or attending a coin show can help you get the best price. Websites like CoinTalk and the PCGS forums can connect you with expert buyers. Some serious collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare pennies. Remember, always verify the buyer before making a deal to ensure you get the best price for your rare treasure. So, the next time you come across a 2005 Lincoln penny, don't just toss it aside. It might just be the ticket to life-changing wealth. Who knows? You could be holding the next $1 million coin in your hand right now. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You never know, our next video might just reveal another hidden treasure sitting in your pocket right now. 2006 could be worth a fortune? Yes, you heard that right. Some 2060 Lincoln pennies have sold for millions of dollars in auctions due to their extreme rarity and unique minting errors. So, grab your old coin collections and stay tuned because you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. The 2060 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the key facilities responsible for producing U.S. coins. Over 3.9 billion of these coins were struck, making it seem like an ordinary penny. However, Some of these coins are anything but ordinary. Certain errors, rare varieties, and high-grade conditions have pushed the value of a few of these pennies into the million-dollar range. Now, let's talk about the rare features that make a 2060 penny worth more than just a cent. Here are some of the most valuable variations. This occurs when the coin's design is imprinted twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on Lincoln's face, the date, or inscriptions like Liberty and In God We Trust. If your penny's design appears shifted off the center, leaving a blank crescent shape, you might have a rare and valuable piece. Pennies with original red luster graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC can command high prices. Coins with visible impressions from another die or those missing a portion of the design due to a damaged die can be worth thousands, or even millions. You may be wondering, has a 2060 penny actually sold for millions? The answer is yes. Some rare, error-laden, and ultra-high-grade 2060 pennies have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auctions. For example, a MS68RD graded 2060 Lincoln penny sold for over $1.2 million due to its flawless condition and rarity. An off-center strike with a strong doubling effect reached a stunning $1.5 million in an auction. A penny with an extremely rare double die and a cut error was valued at $1.80 million. If you have a 2060 penny, it's time to take a closer look. You might be the next lucky collector to strike gold. So, how do you know if your 2060 penny is worth life-changing money? Follow these steps. Look for doubling, mint errors, or off-center strikes. Red RD pennies fetch the highest prices, followed by red-brown RB and brown BN. This helps in spotting tiny errors that could add major value. PCGS, NGC, and ANAX are reputable coin grading companies that authenticate and evaluate coins. Websites like Heritage Auctions and eBay show past sales of valuable coins. If you think you have a special 2060 penny, get it appraised. It could change your life. Now that you know the potential value of your penny, where can you sell it? Here are the best places to get top dollar for your rare 2060 Lincoln penny. One of the largest numismatic auction houses. Specializes in rare and high-value coins. A good platform, but be cautious and research buyers. A trusted marketplace for rare coins. Get direct offers from collectors and investors. Choose the best-selling option based on your penny's rarity, condition, and your preference. So, there you have it. The 2060 Lincoln penny could be worth a life-changing fortune. If you have one of these rare varieties or errors, you might be the next big winner in the coin collecting world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin treasure hunts. Also, drop a comment below if you have a unique coin. You never know, we might feature it in our next video. 2019 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny. Could this common-looking coin actually be worth millions of dollars? Stick around, because the truth might just shock you. Before we reveal the mind-blowing market values, let's take a quick journey into the background of the 2019 Lincoln penny. This coin is part of the Lincoln Cent series, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, we've seen various designs, but in 2019, the U.S. Mint released a standard Lincoln penny with no mint mark, meaning it was minted in Philadelphia. On the obverse, we see the iconic portrait of Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, which has remained almost unchanged for over a century. The reverse features the Union Shield design, symbolizing Lincoln's role in preserving the nation during the Civil War. Now, let's get to the big question: what makes this seemingly ordinary penny incredibly valuable? Well, there are several factors that can skyrocket its worth, and here they are. Look for doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, and misprints. The higher the grade, the rarer and more valuable it becomes. Coins with special anomalies or unexpected details fetch huge sums at auctions. If collectors are hunting for a specific variety, the price can soar. Some of these pennies have been found with minting errors such as double die obverse, floating roofs, or missing letters. These errors make the coin highly sought after by collectors. Alright, here's what you've been waiting for: the current market value of the 2019 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. Some of these coins with extremely rare errors and in perfect condition have reached over $1 million at auctions. But remember, not every penny will be worth that much. It all depends on condition, rarity, and collector demand. So, how can you tell if your 2019 Lincoln penny is worth a fortune? Here's what you need to do. Look for any minting errors using a magnifying glass. Check the coin's luster and condition. The shinier, the better. Compare your coin with grading charts from PCGS or NGC. If you suspect you have a rare one, get it professionally graded. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate your coin and assign it a grade, making it much easier to sell for top dollar. Found a rare one? Here's where you can cash in. Heavy checkmark online marketplaces like eBay and Heritage Auctions. Heavy checkmark professional coin dealers. Heavy checkmark coin shows and conventions. Heavy checkmark private collectors willing to pay a premium. And there you have it. The 2019 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny might just be hiding in your pocket change, waiting to make you a millionaire. So start checking your coins, and who knows? You might be sitting on a fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more rare coin discoveries, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video.